One X has finally arrived. Let's get it unboxed and set up. Hi guys, today we're unboxing and setting up an Xbox Series X. Details are in the description below, including purchasing links. So this has been a real mission to get hold of. We tried doing a pre-order on it, but it sold out so quickly. And on the day of the release, we tried purchasing then as well. And the same thing again, it just sold out within seconds. All the websites selling them were struggling to cope with the demand. But we were in luck. There was one website which had it available in the evening. We just jumped up and quickly purchased it, and there we have it now. So let's take a brief look around the packaging. Comes in a large box, Xbox over here, Series X, 4K 120 frames per second, 1 terabyte SSD. Coming around the side, same things highlighted again, 4K gaming at up to 120 frames per second, 1 terabyte solid state drive highlighted here, and 4K Blu-ray player in there. Down here, Ultra HD Blu-ray, HDMI, Dolby Vision Atmos, and DTS-X. Spinning around the back, power your dreams. And over here, the fastest, most powerful Xbox ever. Coming around this side, picture of the Xbox with the controller. On the top, we see the following, same thing again, and that's what we see on the bottom. So let's open this up and see what you get in the packaging. So looking inside, you've got a box over here, so that comes out. And if I open that, you've got some accessories in here. So initially, you've got a HDMI cable. Coming in close on the cable, it says HDMI ultra high speed, and the quality of the cable feels good. Next, we've got a power cable. And just to show, that's the connector on there. UK fused. Next, we've got product and regulatory guide, limited warranty and agreement. Coming in here, looks like the controller. Yeah, it's the controller. And some batteries as well. Let's have a look at the batteries. So 2 OEM Duracell batteries. Not sure why they're still doing batteries with this. They should just put a rechargeable pack inside. Next, coming in close on the controller, design wise, very similar to the original Xbox One controller, and you can see the headphone jack there, connection point here. Looking on the back, you've got a Type-C connector and a pairing button. Coming around the back, you've got the Xbox branding on there, and this is the slot where the batteries go in, so it's just a matter of pulling that up, and we'll just place the battery straight in there. Now looking in here, there's nothing else there. And finally, we have the Xbox, so let's take that out. Now, before we open up the packaging for the Xbox, we just had this getting started guide just underneath it. Just has details on getting this connected up, app details on the Play Store and the Google Store, turning around, details on putting the batteries in and getting this paired up, and the same on the other side, just in different languages. Okay, so now coming over to the actual Xbox, got a tag here that comes away nicely, and a little bit of sellotape on the top. There we have it out of the packaging. First of all, we've got a power button just over here. Then we've got an eject button, got a pairing button to pair the controller with this, and a USB slot. Coming around the side, you've got some feet, and that's so you can lay it down. Coming around the back, you've got a vent up here, some vents there as well, and the connection points. So first of all, you've got a Kensington locking point there, 2 USB ports, Ethernet port, got a storage expansion slot, HDMI out, and the power connection point. Coming around this way, all you've got is just the Xbox logo at the bottom there. Now looking at the top, you've got a vent area, and there's a subtle bit of green, as you can see around there, but the top grille is all black on there. And looking underneath, you can see some more vents and a rubber area just to place it standing up. Now in terms of the cable, the HDMI cable is 1.8 meters in length, and the power cable is about 1.3 meters in length. And to connect this up, very easy. Obviously, HDMI cable goes into the HDMI out, and the other end would go into your TV. So this end would go into TV, and the power connector obviously goes into that location here. We're going to actually connect this via Ethernet, so I'll plug in my Ethernet cable into the back going into my router. Now I'm going to be setting up this console on my console gaming setup. Just give you a quick preview what it looks like. and I'm just going to place it on my subwoofer over here just for now. So I've got the 3 cables just over here in the back, and let me get it plugged in next. So let's get this powered on. So I'll press the button here. Okay, so the first thing we've been presented with is to set up the Xbox with an app. So let's get onto the App Store and get that app installed. Okay, so I'm at my Android phone. If I go to the Play Store, that's the app we're after, Xbox. I've just got it installed already. If I click open, this is what we initially presented with. Manage your console and connect with friends all in one place. So let's jump right in and do set up console. And it wants me to enter in a code that's on the TV now. So you can see it on the screen. So let me enter that in. Connect to console. Connected to your console. Click next. Confirm the language and location. So that's fine. Let's update. The console needs a 775 megabyte update. Let's click next. Choose a power mode. So energy saving, instant on. So I'm going to go for the energy saving one. Click that and then next. Sign in and security preferences. So initially we've got no barriers, then we've got ask for passkey and lock it down. So I'm going to be the only one using this. I'm going to put in no barriers. Next to that, do you want to be automatically signed in when you turn on your Xbox? Enable instant sign in. Let's click that. Automatic updates, keep my games and apps up to date. Next to that, turn on remote features. When your remote features are turned on, your phone can communicate with your console anytime you want, and it can install new games remotely to your console. Use your Xbox Remote Play to play your console games on your phone. Turn on and control your console. I'll skip that for now. Now let's get you signed in with an Xbox profile next to that. So let me enter in my account details off camera. Okay, so we've signed in. It says welcome back, and let's click let's play. How we use your data. We collect required diagnostics and other data necessary to keep your console safe, secure, up to date and performing as expected. Next to that. Help make your Xbox experience better. So this is about sending diagnostic details to Xbox. I'm going to say no thanks. When we share data with publishers, next to that. Want to keep in touch? So I'll say no to that one, and publisher info and offers, no to that. Next to that. Copy your settings. If you want, you can select a console to copy your system settings from. So I'll start afresh with this one. Linking to other accounts, not now. And we're all done now. Explore the app while your console updates. Discover and install new games to your console. Chat and play with your Xbox friends. Watch and share game clips with your friends. Okay, we'll click the X. And there we have it. Let's wait for the console to update now. System update complete. Your console is done updating. So that's quite nice. You get informed on your phone for this. Now it's saying press and hold your Xbox icon on your controller. So here's my controller. If I press and hold the button. Next it's asking to press the A button. Let's update your controller. Let's give it a minute to do that. Controller's updated. Let's click next. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. I'll say no thanks for that for now. Find the best settings for your TV. Continue to this. Keep these settings. I'll select keep display at 4K. So this is a 4K OLED TV, so it should be able to handle the 120 frames per second refresh rate. Let's go. You're all done setting up your Xbox. Time to play. Take me home. There you go. Up and running. Simple as that. Wasn't too difficult. It's a bit different from the norm where you've got to configure it using an app on your phone. So going to settings, and if I go to TV and display options. So first of all, resolution 4K Ultra HD. Yep, perfect for that. Refresh rate, select that and change from 60 Hz to 120 Hz. There you go. So interesting that it didn't pick it up automatically. So this is the LG C9 OLED TV, and looking in 4K TV details. So it was really strange. I had a black area come along the side of the Xbox. So what I've done, I've restarted the device and it's come back all right. And I've come back to display settings options. And if we look in 4K TV details, you've got the details showing there. And you can see 4K Ultra HD and 120 Hz refresh is selected. So next, let's get some games installed on here. So I've installed Fortnite. I'm starting it up now. I've tried it previously and had a few issues. And what was happening, because it was running at 4K 120 frames per second, not sure what happened. Every time I started it up, screen just went blank and it says no source coming through. So very strange. what's going on there. I thought perhaps it could be the console. Restarted it a few times, just wouldn't work. Don't know what's going on. Now, I tried replacing the HDMI cable with a more chunky cable, which I know is pretty reliable. Didn't make any difference either. So what I've done, after fiddling around for a while, it doesn't just go down from 120 Hertz to 60 Hertz easily. So I had to try a number of times, and then eventually it's gone down to 60 Hertz. So very strange what's actually happened here. And the fact it doesn't work, maybe it is a bit buggy at the moment. Obviously it's just come out, the console itself, so not sure quite what's happened there. Perhaps it's Fortnite, who knows, but I've got it working, that's the main thing. So if you are a Fortnite fan, obviously keep that in mind. You may have to take down the refresh to 60 Hertz, which is a shame really, only because the whole point of this console is that it can run 4K at 120 Hertz. So let's jump in and try some gaming now. Now coming in on performance, seems to be performing really well. Let's jump right in somewhere. There you go, you've seen the unboxing and setup of this Xbox Series X. The most powerful Xbox currently to date. Very strange things I've seen happening obviously when you select 120 Hertz. Not sure what's going on in there. Hopefully that will be fixed in future updates. Hang around for the end cards, there'll be an Xbox playlist and I'll be adding videos to that regularly. If you're new to the channel, do consider subscribing. We'll have regular tech videos coming out on a weekly basis. Thanks for viewing and see you in the next one.